last night. So it's been almost like a 2.5, 3-year effort. There's some really successful things about it, geographically, needs-wise. We're going to lose a lot of impact players off this team, big scholarship type guys off of this team. I believe this will set our course for where we want to go from, you start looking at 2019, 20, and 21 and beyond. So we feel good about that, and it's coming at a time where we are, right in the midst of our fall training, which is going well, with a good veteran team positionally, and some guys really making some steps forward on the mound. So all good right now.
How do you determine whether you want to go after a guy who might, not come to college, and because he's such a high-level prospect? How do you kind of figure out that piece of the puzzle?
It's a balancing act. In this particular case or this class coming, we have, let's say, 8 of the top 200 ranked high school players in the country that signed with us. And, when they're of that caliber, obviously professional baseball is going to be interested in them. I think to win at the highest level in Division I baseball, you cannot survive without some elite talent. And it'll be our job to educate some of those families on the college path to professional baseball, and we'll start having some of those meetings here in December, and then you have to just kind of see how it goes. I think we've done a nice job of that in our time here to this point, getting some guys through the draft, and that's obviously helped our team and being successful each of the last 2 years. So it's a balancing act of making sure you get some of that elite talent at the same time, making sure your whole class doesn't blow up. And I think when you look at just the World Series, the Dodgers and the Astros, there was a heavy college baseball presence. And our hope is that families see that. There's a lot of reasons why being at a place like Arizona is beneficial to them in the long term of their career. So it's our job to put that in front of them and then make good on our word of being a legitimate training ground for their professional development. And we set out every day to do that.
In terms of needs, what were the priorities with this group?
It starts and ends on the mound, and we're really in a long-term effort in the program to really transform the pitching. I think our guys for 2 years have done a really nice job, and I think Coach Lon has done a great job with them, and the hope is to increase the talent level each year to where you're running out, some of the top guys in the Pac-12, just from a talent standpoint. And you have the talent to the teaching and the development that I believe that we provide here in a ballpark that is very friendly to pitchers with the amount of night games we play and the size that I think that's attracted some of these guys, and I feel like we're really on the right track. It was really nice and I write it down almost every day, where you're at for each roster in the next few years, and to kind of look at it this morning with a little bit more of it solidified, and it's something to feel good about right now for us.
Are the pitchers